Okay, in this video, I'm going to show you how to create custom keyboard shortcuts on your Mac using this app called Alfred. And it allows me to do things like this, where I'm able to open up my practice tracker by just doing a keyboard shortcut. In this case, I did Control-Command-P. Or I can open up my Focus app with my Focus music by doing Control-Command-F, and it immediately starts playing my playlist of Focus music. Or this one where I can do Control-Command-Y and open up Yoga with Adrian, and then just pick up where I left off with my yoga practice. So this is very powerful because often you have a bunch of tabs open, or you're in a totally different place on your computer, and then all of a sudden you realize like, oh, like I just have like 20 minutes right now to do some yoga, and you don't want to go like looking for the link. You just have a keyboard shortcut. So how do you do this? Well, you have to buy Alfred, unfortunately, and it's worth it. It's only 34 pounds. And Alfred is an old school power user app for the Mac that is filled with tons of features. So it's actually a little bit overwhelming. Most people use it to deploy different apps and stuff like that. But for our purposes, we're just going to use it to create custom keyboard shortcuts. And this is what it's like when you open the Alfred app. We'll probably open to this page. And all I want you to focus on is the workflows option right here. So once you're on this page, you click workflows, and it'll take you to something like this, where you have a blank page here, a bunch of stuff on the right, and then like all these workflows, custom workflows on the left-hand side. So I'm just going to show you. This is kind of what it looks like in the end product. You have a hotkey, and then you have an action that the hotkey is going to achieve. And I'll show you how to make this from scratch. So you go all the way down here and click the plus button. You click blank workflow. You give it a name. So maybe we'd say practice tracker shortcut. And you create it. Don't worry about any of the other fields. And then on the right-hand side, you want to take a trigger, in this case a hotkey, and drag it over. And then pick a keyboard shortcut that works for you and doesn't interfere with other keyboard shortcuts. So in general, Control, Command, and a letter won't interfere with other apps, but you might run in, depending on what apps you use, you might run into some issues. So keep that in mind. You might need to do some trial and error. But for practices, I do Control-Command-P. I can't do that now because it'll just trigger the shortcut. But so let's say we did T for tracker. You just save the shortcut here, and then you got your trigger. Next, we want to get an action and scroll all the way down here and take open URL and drag that up there. And then we go to our practice tracker or any URL that you want to trigger, and then you just paste it in here, click save, and then drag the little end from here all the way over here. And then now if you do Control-Command-T, it'll open up your practice tracker. That's it.